Hey everyone, Randall here with Vending Junkie, and this is some cool blackboard that I got from the dollar store. It's actually poster board that I got from the dollar store. So I got six sheets of it, and in a coming up video I'm going to show you something really cool with that stuff. So glad you guys are here with me today. I just hit 1,500 subscribers. That's freaking awesome. Totally stoked on you guys for that. Thanks for hitting me up with your questions. Let me do videos for you. This is a long-awaited video. Several people have asked me to do video on how to change your skill crane from buttons to joystick. And not every skill crane can go from button operation, you know, where you do where there's no joystick. Not every single one is capable of doing that, but the Greyhound machines are one of the most prevalent machines that you'll see out there with the buttons. And the benefit to that is that all you need to change is a dip switch setting to change it from buttons to joystick, and then you just need to put a joystick on there. And I'll show you the dip switch settings at the end of the video so that you can make those adjustments. But on the deck of any claw machine, this hole right here, theoretically could hold a button or it could hold a joystick. It doesn't matter. And the LED, you're not going to play with that. This is United Textile crane. But this is a deck that I have. Okay, now in this section of the video, I'm going to show you how to convert a two-way button arcade claw machine into a joystick operated claw machine. And a big portion of that is mounting a joystick onto the deck and removing one of the buttons. And in this section of the video, I'm going to show you how to do that. So buttons are very easy. This is generally, if you wanted to cut your own hole, you would use a 1-inch drill bit to sink. I've actually moving backwards a little bit, I've actually removed the deck off of the claw machine for simplicity in videotaping this. This can be done. You can do what I'm doing from the top of the machine or from the bottom of the machine. So we're looking at the bottom of the deck. You can do exactly what I'm doing from the top of the deck also without removing it off the machine. This is just a deck that I've had from the machine that I've scrapped. So, alright. So buttons are very easy to remove off of the machine. Okay. You just have a lock nut on there. This is an excellent drop claw button, and so there's just a lock nut that goes on the back of it that sinks it. So you can see this one, here's the lock nut here. So if I wanted to take this button off, I would just get a wrench or something and loosen this. I can actually, might even be able to do it by hand. And that's what secures the button to the deck. Okay, so this was in here. So my hole is already there in the deck. So these wires were in the button, like so. Okay, and you just take them out like that. So you have your wire harness, and you have your hole. Now this is the box with the joystick assembly. And I'll show you how to assemble a complete joystick assembly in a different video. But for now, we're going to work on mounting the joystick assembly box to the deck of the new claw machine. Okay, now these are mounted, generally bolted to the deck of the machine with 4 bolts. There's one in each of the corners. There's 2. There's 3, there's 4. And if you notice in this deck, there are not mounting holes to bolt. They're not mounting holes to bolt this joystick assembly to the deck, and that's not a problem. I'm just going to mark the holes. I'm going to mark the holes with a permanent marker, and then we're going to drill them out with a drill, and then we'll be able to mount this joystick box to the deck. And so now I'm just going to grab the marker. I'm just going to go to each corner here, and I'm marking where I'm going to drill the holes with the self-tapping screw. Okay. I'm just going to darken them up a little bit. Okay, that's actually off center. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. So I actually didn't have it centered up right. So the holes I'm going to drill, the X's are holes that I'm going to disregard. Okay. So now once you have the holes marked, then you just get a drill with self-tapping screws, and drill a hole, and then you mount bolts. You're going to see how these bolts are through the deck. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to put bolts here so that we can bolt this joystick assembly onto here. Now, on some Greyhound machines, depending on the make and model and what generation of Greyhound skill crane you have, adding a joystick may cause, adding a standard joystick may cause the door not to open, because the prize door will swing open and it'll hit the joystick. But the easy solution for that is to get a low profile joystick, and you'll still be able to operate it. That'll create the clearance you need to open and close the prize door. So instead of adding a bunch of buttons to the deck, you can get a low profile joystick that will allow you to add a joystick to any Greyhound skill crane machine. But it just depends on which generation Greyhound you have, whether or not that's an issue. So once those holes are drilled, then I'll be able to mount that to the deck. So this will be my drop claw button, this will be my joystick. So in another video I'm going to show you me actually drilling it, but this is just the concept behind doing it. And now in part 2 video, I'm going to show you the dip switch settings to change your Greyhound skill crane from a 2-button or 2-way arcade moving skill crane to a joystick operated. It's just a simple dip switch setting. So thanks for watching. Please post your questions or comments below, and I will see you guys in the